This is a video of how I made my bitter leaf soup, aka ofe onugbu. And this particular recipe, I'm going to be using banga juice. I'm going to be extracting it to use it. I didn't use red oil. This is about the best. So for me, if you ask me to score, it's the best. Try it. Then I started by washing my banga and the cocoyam, the Anambra cocoyam, and I'm going to be cooking it together. It will definitely give you the same in order to save time. So I did that for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. And after that, it was already cooked. So I checked it. The cocoyam was ready, and also the banga was also ready. It's very soft. So I went ahead. I started by extracting the banga juice. Then after that, I pounded my cocoyam, and I noticed that it has lumps. This cocoyam can be stubborn when you're pounding it. So it has lumps, and I soaked with hot water, dissolved it, and extracted the juice. You can as well go ahead to cook like that, but I didn't want those lumps. I don't like seeing it in my soup or noticing it. Then I started by putting my meat on fire, the beef and my cow head. I added seasoning cube and blended pepper. Then covered to steam for about 5 minutes to release the stock. After 5 minutes, this was it. So I'm going to start the cooking process. You could use different methods to cook your soup, but for me, I've tried different methods. This is actually the best for me because this soup, it gives. So I started by adding my banga extract. After that, I went in with look at the cocoyam. I've already sieved it and it's giving. Like this one, I'm going to use it twice. I'll send the other one to the freezer and use it some other time. So I took the one I wanted that will give me the best consistency. Then I went in with my stockfish, the flesh and the head. This head, you can't miss it when you're cooking this soup. It gives it good taste. Then I added pepper, salt, and also the main ingredient, that's the ogiri. Then I allowed to cook very well. By this time, the thickness I wanted is given at this point. Then I added my crayfish, seasoning cube, and this soup, in the next 5 minutes, I'll just bring it down. It was already okay. So it's just for me to add up the things needed. So after the crayfish, I added my catfish and also supported it with our almighty banla fish. And I also added more dry pepper for it to be a bit hot. Yes. After that, I stirred. And the next thing to be added is my bitter leaf. And mind you that this bitter leaf, sometimes you buy it from the market. If you did not wash it yourself, you will notice that it's bitter. If you notice that, you don't need to worry. Just boil very hot water, soak it with hot water for a few minutes. After that, wash it off, then rinse it with cold water. That's normal water. Rinse it off and you won't notice that bitter taste again. Yes, that is how to do it. So this one did like that. Then I soaked with hot water, and after soaking with hot water, I rinsed it again, and the bitter taste was gone. Then I added it to my soup. Look at the soup. At this point, I covered it and allowed it to cook for 5 minutes for everything to incorporate. After 5 minutes, this is my soup. Before, this was not actually my best soup, but recently, you see this soup, I can eat it over and over again, all day, all week. I don't get tired eating this soup, especially when you find a method of cooking it and you will cook it and you will get it better. So this particular one is about my best soup for now. I love the soup. So my own, this particular one, this time I served with eba, gari, because I didn't have fufu. If you try this soup with fufu, wow, it will take you to another world. Oh my God, another world. Look at the soup. It's giving, giving 100%. Both the taste, the color, everything. Please also like, share my videos for more. Subscribe, please. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.